Hello everyone and welcome to another video about XAF. Today we will be discussing something that we have done a million ways and especially something that I think that is really useful. Hoche, if you remember, we did this for a retail store for a menu. So every time they had a TV and they were displaying some menus and those menus were changing all the time depending of the discount special of the day and so on and we had to refresh the view uh, after a period of time. Same thing for dashboards. So we have some visualization that was like some dashboards, and then we need to be showing the data on real time. So as we know, we did a video of the on the new async API, and we now have a really good article that tell us how to refresh data after in a view after a certain period of time. So I'm gonna let you handle from here, Johoche, but basically
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what we're doing here.
First of all, I'm going to rename myself here in the Zoom.
Mm.
So yeah, to be honest, this is really funny because I saw this article before. Then I was looking for it and I couldn't find it, so I wrote. I write a solution for that anyway. So, but I guess what I suggest everyone is to follow these recommendations and then like you can tweak over them. So the idea here is you have a refresh controller. This, of course, it makes sense mostly if it will run in top of a list view. This is something really important. In .NET, there is a lot of timers. I guess that's why they are so specific, like system timers, because you can have system trading timers, system timers. There is also system Windows Phone timers, I think. So depending where you are, you need to make sure that you're using that timer specifically. This is kind of agnostic, so it's kind of for Blazor. It's not like depending on Windows Forms. The idea here is that they they have a timer that runs every 3 seconds, and when the timer elapses, the refresh data is executed. This basically what it does is it casts the application as a Blazor application, and then you have the invoke async. Sorry for that, I went to the documentation. And in here, you can check if something is selected or not, and then you decide if you want to refresh it. So this is kind of a really neat implementation. But I wrote a little bit of a different one. So basically, as you can see here, they're using the invoke async. This is the important part. So when I was looking for this information, I just went to the what is new, and I got this code from here, which is basically is the same without the safeguard of if it's something selected or not. Um, then what I did is, okay, like let's show it here. So I created a controller, is for a list view, is for this type of object. This object is actually a non-persistent object, so this is kind of really nice in that sense. I'm refreshing some job status based on if they are running or not background task. And then what I do is on activated, I cast the application as a Blazor application, then I execute a task, and inside that task, I do the invoke async, and I do it while this variable is true. So at the beginning of the unactivated, I set this variable to true. So this will be looping every 2 seconds and refreshing the data. And in the end, to stop it, basically on the activated, I set it to false, and that will stop it. So let's see. Here is running. So this is a demo that we did. It's a prototype that we have that we always update. That is a cron scheduler using Quartz. So in here we have a job that is running every 59 seconds. So now we added a new screen just a few hours ago that shows the status of each job. For example, this one is running. And here you can see that this view is being refreshed. And this list view is actually a non-persistent list view. We are running we are querying the service, and the service is telling, okay, this is running or not. So this will like show that it's not running in a little bit. The task takes around 10 seconds. So see, it's not running anymore. So it refreshed correctly. And after like 15 seconds more, it will start again. So it's really useful for, as Javier said, like for menus that are changing all the time. And for something like a dashboard that you need to refresh, maybe you have some deliveries going on or something. So it's really nice solution. So there are several ways of how to refresh the data. We show you two different ways, but the most important thing is to be able to execute the async code. And I guess that's everything for this video, Javier.
Yeah, no, no. I think that another use case, Jose, I was remembering is on the retail store. Every time that a new person arrives and is online, we can tell them how long they have been there. So you have been
Mhm.
there 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You are the next in line. Things like that. We have a list view, and actually we need to be refreshing all the time. All right, guys,
Mhm.
that will be all for this video. And thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.